What's up, everybody? I am back again. Same outfit, same coffee. Still drinking the Santa Rosa honey from El Salvador. It's very nice. Uh, so I got a request to cover this. I looked at some of the comments. I've looked at the sort of picture here. I think I have an idea of what this song is about. I think it might be from a Turkish person or a group of artists, or possibly this is one of the comments mentions Turkey, and I'm not sure if, because Google Translate is not always perfect. I'm not sure if the person was saying they're from Turkey and this is the first song they've listened to, or if this is the first Turkish song they've listened to. But either way, I haven't listened to it yet. The song is Boko 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 by PAPABOYZ. I am assuming Boko 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 is an onomatopoeia and maybe is like a machine gun sound. Again, I am basing this off of some translated comments. So we'll see what the song is like when we get it started. A couple things before we do get started. As always, I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert, and I don't speak the language. So please don't expect me to be coming in here with, deep lyrical analysis. I just don't have it. Second thing is don't be a dick. Right? I have my own thoughts and feelings. Music is subjective. If you disagree with me, that's okay. If you agree with me, that's okay. I want us to be kind in the comments. Right? I'm happy to learn. I'm happy to be, have information shared. I think that's really interesting. And I certainly don't mind if you disagree with my opinion. But taste is not something that is definitive, right? I don't have to like something for it to be good. And just because I like something doesn't mean it is good. It's up to each person what they like. So with that out of the way, let's get right into it. This is Boko 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 by PAPABOYZ. I do see Trump.
ما اومدیم شما رو بکو بکو بکشیم خارجیای کره جب شما رو گرفت حیف سلاسه های مصر و اهدای افتخاری اون مولکولای لسدی الانم زمین نیمه سبزتون رو ما گرفتیم ماهواره ها رو غیر کلی زباله فضایی تو بالکنم بود زشته مگه خودت خار مادر نداری هوا کردی جیمز وب یه عبر شهاب سن 2012 داشت میخورد تو فرق سر گردالی تو من نذاشتم حالا میکشی هم نون چقدر احمقی و تگ بلکن هم کشیمت میترکونیشون با بمب اتم پاپ ما اومدیم شما رو بکو بکو بکشیم دخلتون اومده بدو این ورودیان پاره تمومه امپراتوره بدون زمین تحت سلطمونه
ما اومدیم شما رو
تکنولوژی بهت میرسه میشه جنگ و خشونت قرار شد تمدن بسازی تو کردی حکومت اینقدر کساخی که فکر میکنی زمین رو بکابدیم و میذاری مریخ تو کنی سکونت بیاشین سر جات عزیزم اورانیوم برای اون کار نی چقدر تو کاری گاهم صداش در اومده میگه کردی سوزی سینم میفهمه که عوض شده جای دوز و پلیس اومده بکشت زفیر سلگاه شیری منور رو امیدی دارید به جسی ننه برسود میره اسلحه تو توبون میکنیمتون تو گلدون با اشعه مادون قرمز میکنیم به جزبون
ما اومدیم شما رو بکو بکو بکشیم دخلتون اومده بدو این تو برود بیان کار تمومه امپراتوره بدون زمین تحت سلطمونه پا به برج مراقب به بدتون یه فاکر میشی چون که سر فیزیک قوی تر زور گفتی بزن حالا کونه بره بالا بالا به دستور من 1 2 1 فکر کنم به این سیاست مداری نمونده آدم ها حیوونا راحت باشید خدافظ
All right. Well, I will say, because there's no video, this one is probably the hardest one for me to say much about. So I can really only speak to the music and sort of the construction of the song, I guess. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the beat, kind of chiptune-y, kind of EDM based, similar, although I would say probably not technically, similar to the sort of hyper pop movement that's been taking off in the US in the last few years, which I really enjoy. I like hyper pop. I can't speak to the content of this song. I see that we got aliens with laser guns. I see that we got Xi, Trump, and Putin. Somebody in the comments said Khamenei's spot is absent. I don't know. I don't know who the person with their back turned to us is supposed to be. Like I said, I can't speak to the content. I would be happy to know if anybody wants to share in the comments what this song is actually about. I kind of have a theory that it is a political song. I know I've seen some comments to that effect, but I don't know enough about the context to be able to really speak to that. I will say, in terms of politics, I lean to the left politically, fairly strongly to the left, and I have no love for my current government or my former government, or for the current government of Russia, or for the current government of China, or for the current government of Iran, or for the current government of Israel. Like, I am anti-authoritarian. I am anti-oppression. I am anti-apartheid. I'm anti-xenophobia. I'm anti-theocratic rule. So, I'm anti a lot of things. What I want is what I've said several times on this channel, probably to the point of it getting boring. I support people. I support the citizens, the individuals who are just trying to live. And I want a government to exist that is designed to serve the people and to benefit the people, and not to serve the rich and benefit the rich, not to serve the connected and benefit the connected, right? I want a government that is designed to uplift the people who need it the most, the people who are in poverty, the people who are disabled, who have mental health issues, the people who need the most help, as opposed to telling them that they don't provide enough value economically and telling them to figure it out. Obviously, I've mentioned this a few times, and I'll go ahead and say it again here. I'm not worried about being canceled or having my channel demonetized or whatever, because I don't even think it is monetized. I support a free Palestine. I do not support what the government of Israel is doing. I don't support what people around the world are saying should be done to the Palestinians. I am not here in any context, in any capacity, to defend Hamas, right? They seized power undemocratically. They haven't had elections in Gaza for 18 years. They are not in power legitimately. There are plenty of Palestinian people who do not like Hamas. So I'm not here to defend their actions or to defend Hamas. I am here to say the response from Israel has been disproportionate and clearly genocidal in in practice and in theory. They have not been subtle about it. They have been outspoken about it for years now. It's not just new that they don't want there to be Palestinians living in Palestine. I will also say, to be very, very clear, I do not want to see any anti-Semitism in my comments. I understand the context of relationships in the Middle East, the Levant area, is different than it is in the U.S. But I do not stand for any bullshit. All right? I am able to criticize the government of Israel for their policy goals. And I can criticize individual Israeli people for their stated goals, the things they want to happen, the things they say. I am not going to say that all Jewish people are Zionists, nor that you can compare the two, right? Let's be very clear here. We're talking about governmental policy. We're not talking about individual Jewish people that you or I might see on a day-to-day basis, all right? I want to be very, very clear about that. At the same time, it's very clear that what's happening in Palestine is a genocide. And my government is funding it. And that's very hard for me to take. There was just a martyr. I will call him a martyr because I think that's appropriate. His name, let's make sure I get his name right. He was a soldier. He was a member of the U.S. military, member of the Air Force. His name was Aaron Bushnell. And Aaron Bushnell, yesterday, filmed himself walking to the Israeli embassy in Washington, pouring some fluid over himself, and then igniting himself. And with his last words, as he was burning to death, he kept repeating, "Free Palestine. Free Palestine." And I am no lover of my military. I do not support our military aims in many, many contexts. And our military does not support what he did. But I do. I think he is the only good U.S. military person. And not just because he's dead. Like, I'm not quite that edgelordy. I don't think that's reasonable. But he saw what was happening. And he took a stand. He took a principled stand that cost him his life because he thought it was something worth dying for. And he should be a national hero. Hopefully, enough Palestinians are able to survive that he can be regarded with respect in Palestine. Certainly, he won't be regarded with respect by a great number of people in my country. But I consider him to be worthy of the title of martyr. He did what he thought was right. He did what he believed was the only thing he could do to try and shake people out of their dismissal of this situation. So anyway, that's my little political spiel. I will be quiet now. Thank you all for watching. Be safe. Drink lots of water. Be kind to each other. Free Palestine. And don't talk to cops.